Hi, I'm Patrick Steiner. I'm here at Fraser Common Farm in southwestern British Columbia, and today we're going to look at harvesting runner bean seeds. Okay, we're in the middle of your runner bean patch, David, and one thing I've noticed, you have scarlet runner beans planted here, one single variety, which is good, because with runner beans they will cross with other varieties of runner beans. Yeah. So for isolation distance and keeping true to type, you've got that one variety here. You've got 5, 6, 7 rows. Are you harvesting seed from everything?
We're not, no. This is strictly our seed rows, and the other ones we harvest food green beans from.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking at your seed row then here, you know, this stuff in a bunch of different stages, how do I know what would you pick when you're harvesting seed?
So I have come off and I've already picked the driest ones previously before the rain came a few days ago. But I'll go in every few days and pick off the driest ones. So I'm looking for, again, the dry, brown, crunchy. This is too young, it's too green. There's a bean inside, but it's not ready to harvest yet. Mm-hmm. Whereas if I knew I was going to get a week of rain, I might come around and pick, even though this one's not completely ready, if I hold it up to the light, I can see through the actual skin of the bean, and I can see the beans formed in there, and if I pick that off, it will finish drying properly. And ideally, I'm looking for a bean like this one, you know, that's completely brown all the way around. And again, on the dry day, that would be very crunchy and brittle.
Okay, so these are the dried beans, and I know you have some others in store for us to clean. Let's go see how you do that.
Sure, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so David, you've been selecting some beans at your farm for a number of years now, looking for some specific characteristics. Tell us a bit about what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, so these are scarlet runner beans that actually came to us, some 10, 15 years ago from another grower who had been selecting for stringlessness in her beans. So again, I went out, I've harvested these a little bit early. They weren't quite finished, like the whole vine hadn't died down. So I picked off the driest beans, and I'll wait for a window of dry weather and go pick the next driest beans next. Mm-hmm. So then I bring them inside and let them dry a little more. And in order to select for stringlessness, I'm just breaking the pods open while they're dry and trying to find ones that have a string. So if they don't have a string, this seed is good to plant for next year. This one has a string in it. Mm-hmm. So these seeds end up being food that we eat for the winter. Okay. So rather than planting them and perpetuating a stringy runner bean, we put those aside and we eat them. Okay. And that's as simple as that.
And you've been selecting this for how many years now?
Probably 10 years on this farm, and then I'm not sure how long before they came to this farm.
And how close are you to achieving a stringless runner bean?
Well, we could just keep going through these and seeing how many, but
1 for 4.
Somewhere around probably 75% of the seeds are stringless.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
David, we've just selected these ones for stringlessness, and yet they're still in their pods. How do we get them clean at this point?
Well, at this point, actually, we probably wait a little bit because they're a little bit too green and pliable. Mm-hmm. They're not quite dried down yet. So I would wait until they're fully dry before you get them out, and at that point you can put them in a box and stomp them dry, or you can just break them up with your hands and they fall out of the pods very easily.
And can you just leave them lying here in the greenhouse to get them dry?
In our climate, again, I don't, just because it does get so humid and moist in the winter and they just keep picking up moisture. So I put them inside. We actually have a room inside that has a dehydrator in it, so it'll keep pulling the moisture out of the seeds, and I'll wait another month before I clean them fully.
And they'll be at the point where these just crack right open.
Yeah, yes, very easily, yeah.
Okay, well, how about I help you pick some more stringlessness ones?
Sure, yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's a string.
Runner beans are self-pollinators which cross-pollinate frequently. They will cross with other runner beans, but not common bush or pole beans, nor with fava beans or soybeans. They will only cross with other runner beans. If you want to find out more about locally grown organic seeds, visit the websites of FarmFolk CityFolk, Stellar Seeds, and Fraser Common Farm Cooperative. I'm Patrick Steiner. Thanks for watching.